Icy conditions and winter weather are causing chaos across parts of the South. Take a look in Memphis. Icy roads led up to a 12-car pileup Tuesday. Police say 5 drivers were hospitalized, all with non-life-threatening injuries. Over in St. Francis County, Arkansas, a similar scene. Ice sent 3 semis off the road, slowing traffic on Interstate 40 down to a crawl. It was so cold, even some of the transportation department's cameras froze over. There were hundreds of collisions across Texas as well, including a big pileup in Austin that left 1 person dead early Tuesday morning. The cold weather causing ice problems and lots of outages, even flight cancellations and delays.
Power outages have been pretty bad around here. It started last night and then it lasted throughout the night until about 4 or 5 a.m. Power kicked back on and then went back off a few hours later.
People are just taking it for granted that they can just stop and you can't. These roads are slick.
Okay, while that's happening all across the South, we're not really seeing it here in the Triad. And earlier this week, you tweeted something about us being in this bubble.
It does seem like we're getting away with something, right, Ben? And this little bubble, I was kind of making it as a little bit of a joke, but it's true. If you look at the map right here, this is what the temperatures looked like around this time yesterday evening. We were in the 50s, which is not shorts weather, but it's warm-ish. Look at the rest of the South, though. Dallas, 27, 31 in Little Rock. That is where they are having the icy problems. For some of the science behind this winter bubble, as I'm calling it, Christian Morgan is here to explain with us.
January was warm, January was wet. So where's all the cold air? Well, if you take a look at temperatures yesterday, we were in the 50s. Finally today, as we've gone through in time, we've started to see our temperatures and those 50s sort of erode away with cooler air that's moving in. The reason for that is we've changed our wind direction. We had a south wind yesterday. We've got a northeast wind today, which has brought us into the upper 30s and low 40s for most of the day. So we're all feeling that winter chill yet again. And it really starts in the upper levels of the atmosphere. We've had a big old area of high pressure, or a ridge, or the southeast ridge that we call it. And when that's in place, we have strong south and southwesterly winds, which continue to bring in warm air into our part of the country. Yes, the Carolinas and the southeast, that would include Georgia and Florida, Alabama, Mississippi as well, while all the cold air has been staying up to our north. Well, now that ridge is sort of breaking down and that area of high pressure is moving away, which allows our jet stream to dip and allows that cooler air to move into our part of the country. So that's why we're feeling a little more like winter over the next couple of days. Of course, the one thing we've seen is snow in the mountains, but no snow here in the Piedmont Triad. Well, why is that? Well, a lot of times our mountains are just colder, but as systems cross our mountains, a lot of times they fall apart or get chopped up. So they never quite make it down into the Piedmont, while the mountains get in on all of the winter fun and we're left out to dry here in the Piedmont Triad. I will tell you though, the winter air is going to be short-lived as we go throughout the next couple of days. Your Friday is going to be chilly as well. Saturday will be cold, but a quick warm up on the way next week as temperatures look to go back above normal, even 60s possible by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week.
That's just the way it goes here in the Carolinas sometimes. And today, that bubble has shrunk a little bit. You know, it's cold outside at the moment. 40 here in the Triad, but a short drive, let's say, to Charleston. Look at their current temperature, 76 degrees. Pretty amazing stuff. And as we widen out the view, that same winter problem is happening out to our west. This is the live radar right now in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and in Tennessee. All the pink is representing ice. They have more issues today. It's kind of a multi-day storm, which will continue through tonight and tomorrow. What we need to watch is just more rain. Nothing severe or dangerous about this. It'll just be soggy starting tomorrow morning, lasting into tomorrow afternoon. It's not a nice day. It'll be cloudy and wet from the morning into the afternoon. But the good news about this is that it's our last one for a while. We'll have dry weather that starts to build in Friday into Saturday. Part of the problem with this is we'll have our coldest air since Christmas Friday night. I expect us to be down around 20 by Saturday morning. But look at next week, 64 by Wednesday.